Hey guys, we have this iPad 7 board here. We're going to grab our ICC Pro. Well, the device came in because it wasn't charging. We use our ICC Pro tester, and it says Tristar / Hydra fail. These things aren't always right, but for the most part, they are accurate. So we're going to blame the Tristar IC in this case. We're going to replace it with a new one. So we're going to start by removing this shield from the main board, and then we're going to switch to our microscope view. Before we start on the repair, actually I'll show you the ICC Pro under the microscope so you can see what it says. So right away you can see it says Tristar / Hydra fail. Okay, so we're gonna zero in here on the Tristar area, which is right here. It's a bit of a pain because it's beneath the shield there, but I'm going to grab our precision snips and expose the Tristar. Just like that. Perfect. Awesome. So we're gonna grab our precision tweezers. We're gonna turn on our hot air station. We're gonna go 360 degrees Celsius and 50 airflow, and we're going to kind of heat the general area of where the Tristar IC chip is. And we're going to focus heat directly onto the chip. We're going to hold it with our tweezers and focus heat, and the board is going to just fall once the solder beneath the chip reaches melting temperature. That way we're heating the board for minimal amount of time. So this is our assumingly defective Tristar IC chip. We're going to check it. We're going to zoom in a little closer onto the board here. Yeah. Optical cable. Oh. I'm not too sure. You'll have to come in or talk to one of the sales guys, or I'll talk to one of the next technician. Yeah. Test. Test. Okay. Continuing on here, I'm gonna put some low melt solder onto the bonding pads. And then grab our soldering iron and flatten these pads here with our low melt solder. Looks good. I'm gonna grab a Q-tip. Alright, now we're ready to install our brand new Tristar IC chip. Before we install, we're just going to check the bottom side of the chip. Make sure all the solder balls look good, and they do. I'm going to put a small amount of flux. Orientate our chip the correct way. Just like before, we're gonna heat the general area first. Heat the general area, and then we're gonna focus heat directly onto the chip. And we're gonna give it a light tap and watch it float back into place once it's connected to the board. So we're going to watch for it to move into place once there it goes. We're going to give it a light tap. Perfect. So the chip is successfully installed onto our main board. I'm gonna use my precision snips here to clean this a bit. Looks good. Now we're going to test with our ICC Pro. Alright, connecting it. Lower our light so contrast is better and we can see what it says. Click the test button, and it still says Tristar / Hydra fail. Interesting. Checking on this side, we get dock flex test. It says check dock flex. Here. You know, I definitely should have checked this first. But I saw the Tristar fail and I got excited. Looks like someone's been here before. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Alright, I think this failed port installation from a previous technician is making the ICC Pro think that we have a failed Tristar IC chip. I'm going to try and resolder these connectors. See if that helps. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna grab a new charge port and install it. Connection on each of these. It's gonna say failed dock test, and I think I have to flip it around. Yeah, okay. So if we still get failed Tristar Hydra on this side, then we're gonna have to dig deeper. Test button. What do we do? But before we dig deeper, let's just install a new charge board. Missing pad beneath here. It's ground, so that's okay. Alright, now we have the port removed. We'll clean it. going to quickly grab a new charge port. Oh, and I did not. Okay. Let's make a pillow of solder on each of these pads. It's good. Now we'll grab our new charge port. Okay, we're going to line up there and hold it. Line up here. Check there. It's good. I'm just going to hold it for a moment while we anchor it at the top. Okay, and we're going to anchor it down here. Perfect. Now we're going to, I like to touch down on each of these, make sure they're connected. Grab a line of flux. And we're going to run our solder along each of the pads. Looks good. Alright, we've installed our new charge port now, and we are testing on the ICC Pro, connecting it, lowering our brightness so we can see what it says. Let's see what's up. ICC Pro, DocFlex test, IC test, which is the Tristar IC test. Then we have additional tests, and let's see what the results are. So Tristar Hydra okay, VCC main okay, so looks good. So that means we essentially got trolled. This must have been at another shop prior to coming into us, and they did not properly install the charge port. And then when we checked with the ICC Pro, when we checked with the ICC Pro, it returned Tristar / Hydra failure. But we should have checked the charge port area before changing the Tristar IC chip. So like I said, sometimes the ICC Pro is wrong. It's our fault though for not quickly taking a visual inspection of the entire board. But yeah, in any event, this iPad is now repaired and testing good on our ICC Pro, and we can get it assembled and have it back to the customer. Thanks for watching.